Well, I know this video is a little dark, but I just feel this has to be said. You know, I'm a regular guy. I work a regular job. I'm not paid by anybody for anything. What's going on right now in politics is absolutely baffling. I voted for Trump 3 times. This whole Epstein stuff, especially if the stuff about Jeffrey killing that child and tossing the body in the Lake Michigan, while Trump was watching and probably directing him to do it. It's absolutely gut-wrenching levels of evil. That's hard for somebody like me. You know, I do a regular 9-to-5 job. This is the kind of stuff that you just don't think actually happens. I'm going to put it how it is. And it's clear-cut to me that this is what's going on. So, Zionists absolutely control all of our politicians. Zionist, let me put this out there. This is left, right, center. This is Hillary Clinton. I'm a believer that she's doing all this evil shit just as much as Trump. And the bill is done on just unspeakable evils. So Zionists have gotten in and infiltrated our country, thoroughly infiltrated our country. And what you see going on today is our government is preparing to be overthrown. Clear as day. Ask yourself this question. Why all of a sudden have we decided that we are going to get rid of the penny? What metal is inside of a penny? Zinc and copper, right? What could possibly be another use for zinc and copper? Look it up. It'll blow your mind. So if the government's taking all these pennies, what are they going to be using them for? What's that metal getting turned into? Why are they getting it out of the hands of the regular average Joe? Okay? Second, why are we attacking Venezuela? Let's assume it's drugs as well as other things. I think drugs is a cover. That heavy oil can fuel a war machine. It's clear as day our government is preparing for war, whether it's a false flag that Benjamin Netanyahu is going to put out there, or it's an attack against the American people that's going to happen. They know we're through with this. Why do I have to work a 9-to-5 to make pennies? And these people are out here raping children, killing at will, and making hand over fist more money than I will ever make in my entire life in a single hour. We are starting to see where the true evil in this world is. And I've been saying it for years. Nobody believed me. I said, who was the first medical transition from male to female? Who did it? Ashkenazi Jews in Germany. Why do you think Hitler was so ready to get rid of Zionists? Why do you think he wanted Jews out of his country? I've been saying it. People call me anti-Semitic. Obviously, that's just a cover word, so that they can say, well, you're evil because you hate us. No, you're doing evil shit. Palestine really kind of flipped me on backing Trump. I was like, this dude's doing nothing. He's just letting this insane amount of murdering happen. And there's no justification for that genocide. I'm sorry. The response is absolutely disproportionate. And then seeing Jared Kushner get caught live, basically in what their goal in Gaza is, come on, people. You can't be this blind. And it's not political. We as American people need to get our heads out of our ass and realize this is not political at all. This is absolute class warfare that the Zionists are instigating to destabilize our country. We need to get these fuckers out of office. We need to overthrow this government And we have the right to. Constitutionally, we have the right to. Our government has proven that, quite frankly, they shouldn't exist. We have the right to overthrow them. They are not serving the people. And I'm not talking of violent revolt, even though that's what they want, and obviously that's what they're arming up for, because they're not going to give over power easily. But they need to be ousted. Plain and simple. It's disheartening that so many Americans are falling for this hook, line, and sinker. We are not this dumb. And I think what it boils down to is that nobody has time to think for themselves much anymore. And this goes for across the spectrum, left, right, and center. Because we are all slaving away to try to survive. When I was growing up, you could have a decent living with a household that made $65,000 a year. I make over double that. That's just one person. And my bills are piling up. A lot of it medical, and it's unfortunate. And what's happening? It's just getting worse. They want to cover less and less and less and charge more and more and more. This is all planned. It's been planned for decades. One other point I want to make. We are sending hundreds of billions of dollars to other countries to fund their military efforts. Whether it's Ukraine, whether it's Israel, it doesn't matter. Yet we have how many Americans here in the United States being crushed by college debt, by an industry that said, hey, you get a higher education, you're going to get a better paying job, and then what happened? Those jobs never came to fruition. Stop blaming Americans for doing what they were told was going to work when it's obviously been a setup the whole time. These young people that fell into that trap were set up. And now we've sent so much money overseas, you could have paid off all of those college debts. But we're just giving it away. We're giving it away to people who think it's okay to spit on Americans, spit on Christians, spit on Muslims, call them trash. We're paying to protect them. Oh, best of all, we're paying to protect a government that is actively killing Americans, actively raping our children, and we're doing nothing about it. I'm just a regular dude. Open your fucking eyes.